Welcome once again to Physics and Mathematics lovers. In today's mathematics class, we are going to provide solution to this advanced logarithm. Okay, so the question reads 6 raised to power log x to the 6 raised to power 2, that is squared, plus x raised to the power of log x to the 6 equal to 12. So we are asked to find the value of x. Please, before we solve this question, if today is your first time of coming across us, please do well to follow this page. Hit that like button and also share this video to various platforms. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Physics and Mathematics Lovers. Okay, let's go to the board. Now, when I see this question, I began to ponder which method to use to evaluate x, because we're having x here, we're having x here. So to some persons, it becomes so difficult. But I'll tell you, this question is very simple. It's not as difficult as you think. So now, the only way we can solve this question is to carry out algebraic manipulation. So let us go for a way to represent this log x to the 6 first of all. So you can choose any alphabet. So let me use alphabet of my choice. I will say let y equal to log x to the 6. Okay. So which means, according to the law of logarithm, 6 will have to be raised to this to give us equal to x. So therefore, your x will now give equal to what? 6 raised to power y. So we can call this one equation 1. Okay. So we have x now, because this 6 we have to raise to this according to the logarithm to give us x. So which means x is equal to 6 raised to power y. Now, what am I going to do now? I am going to substitute in this equation now. I will use x here. X will be replaced by 6 raised to power y. You getting it now? Then this log x to the 6 will be replaced by y. So we put them into this what? Equation. Then let us evaluate in y. After getting the value of y, you can then come back here and get your what? X. Very simple. So let's go. So substituting for x and what? Log x to base 6. Wherever you find log x to the 6, put y. Which means here will become 6 raised to power y. There is another square here. So which means I'm going to square it. Okay. So that means I'm going to square it again. Are you getting it now? Look at it. The square. Then plus here x is now 6 raised to power y. Okay. Because whenever you see x, x becomes what? 6 raised to power y. Which means 6 raised to power y. But there is another power here, which is a log x to the 6. And that has been replaced by what? Y. Which means I'm still having another power here. This is what? Y. Then equal to what? Your this. That's 12. Okay, let's go for that. Now, remember in indices, if I have x, I put it like this, having x is over n, having m outside. So it means s raised to power m n. So which means this here I'm going to raise it like that. Okay, look at it here. So this will now give us a 6 raised to power y square. Then this y will also multiply this, give us what? 6 raised to power y squared equal to what? 12. Good. So now 6 raised to power y squared, 6 raised to power y squared. So automatically we're having 2 6 raised to power y squared equal to what? 12. So let us divide both sides by 2. Divide both sides by 2. Divide both sides by 2. This here, this was 6. Which now was 6 raised to power y squared equal to what? 6. Now, since it's just ordinary 6, so I put it as 1. Like the power there is 1. So this is gone. So we then have what? Y squared equal to what? 1. So let us get our y. Our y will be equal to plus or minus, because we are going to look for the square root. Because we don't know whether it's just only positive or negative. So we're going to have a plus or minus square root of what? 1, which is the setting as what? Plus or minus square, plus or minus 1. So how do we know whether the value is valid? So let us use this now to find x. So let's clean here. Now when y is equal to 1, let's take the positive y first. When y equal to 1, remember we said that what? Y is equal to log x to be 6. So which now give us, which now imply that what? Log x to be 6 equal to 1. So x is equal to 6 raised upon 1, which is equal to what? 6. So this is the first value we are going to get for x. Now let us get the second value. Let's get the second value now. So if we say y equal to minus 1 now, so now we have log s to be 6 equal to what? Minus 1, which means s is equal to what? 6 raised to this, 6 raised to power negative 1, then s equal to 1 over what? 6. Now how do we know the particular value that will satisfy this equation? Now let us test for the value of x. When x is equal to 6, let's plug it into the equation. Remember the equation. So remember we have 6 raised to power log s to be 6, then all squared plus x raised to power log x to be 6. Now our proof now is that what? It must give us equals to 12. Everything must give us equal to 12. So now we have 6 here raised to power log, wherever you see x, now put 6 there. We have 6, okay, log 6 to be 6 all squared, okay, plus here it becomes 6 raised to power log 6 to be 6. Now let us see. Log 6 to be 6, the log of any number to that same number is what? 1, which means what? 6 raised to power 1 square is 1, plus that is what? Log 6 to be 6 is also 1. 6 raised to power 1 is 6. Then 6 plus 6 is equal to what? 12. So it means x equal to what? 6 is valid. So that one is taken. Now what if we want to substitute 1 over 6? So therefore 1 over 6, x equal to 1 over 6 is not valid at all, because the number is less than 1. Remember, according to the law of logarithm, the base must not be less than 1. Okay? So which means 1 over 6 is what? Less than what? 1. So therefore, automatically, we are not going to accept this for what? X. Therefore, from this proof, we say that our x equal to what? 6. So this is the right solution. S equal to 6 is the right answer. And now y equal to negative 1, from what we solved, this one is rejected. We reject this. So we reject y equal to negative 1 to get our what? X. So the valid answer is what? X equal to 6. So if you find this class very interesting, do not hesitate to share this video. The only way you can encourage me is to share this post to various platforms, so that it can get to a greater number of people on this platform. So please do that. As you do so, God will bless you. Bye.